I thought I would do is kind of explain how the water works. So there's 3,000 studies now on hydrogen, and there's been 170 different disease models they've been looking at. And so they know that there's several reasons why this hydrogen is so powerful, but one is the selective antioxidant. What does that mean? Selective antioxidant. So it knows in your body which antioxidant or which free radicals are good and which free radicals are bad. So when you're going through like maybe a cleanse and you don't eat for a while, your body takes body fat and it breaks it down, and then you have energy. Well, it takes free radicals to do that. And so hydrogen knows that's a process your body needs, and it doesn't neutralize those free radicals because you need it. It only goes after the toxic free radicals. They're called cytotoxins. So these are molecules that come from our environment, they come from medications, they come from everywhere. Pesticides and herbicides, it knows, okay, that's a bad one. So it's a selective antioxidant. It also is in charge of 200 different roles in your body. So imagine that you're the owner of a company and you have 200 employees. It's like, hey, I'm telling 200 different roles in your body what to do. So if you were the owner of a company and you didn't show up for work, where would these employees do? Who knows? So it is a biomodulator is what that's called. So there's so many different properties to this. Also, it does not become a free radical. So vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin A, fruits and vegetables, you have to break it down. And when you do that, it becomes a free radical. So here's a cell. You remember how many cells we have in our body?
72 trillion.
70 to 100 trillion cells. Yep, that's about how many we have. Yep. And so all of our cells obviously have a charge. And they also have this membrane on the outside called a phospholipid bilayer on our cells. Fatty membrane on all of our cells. So you have heart cells. So your heart is made of cells and it makes that organ, the heart. Right? You have liver cells, they all group together and make that cell. But all the heart cells, they group together and they all have this membrane. Each and every single cell in your body has a membrane of fat. This membrane is meant to be semi-permeable to allow water in, oxygen, nutrients, and hormones into the cell where it's burned, and then the waste, like carbon dioxide, can leave the cell. That's a healthy cell. So when we have these free radicals from our environment, from our own stress, you ever had a stressful thought? What does your body do? It fights, it runs, it hides. That's what our natural body does. But you get adrenaline, it makes you, and then you get cortisol, which is known as the belly fat hormone. Well, when that happens, your body's stressing out so much that it's creating free radicals. And those free radicals go and they start to age the cell membrane. So fat is the easiest oxidized substance. That means fat can be broken down the easiest out of everything. So these free radicals you just created in your own body from stress, they attack the part of your body that's the weakest area. So if your heart was weak, if your liver is weak, that's where you start attacking the tissues fast. That's where the body starts breaking down quick. And so now this membrane, the layer of that fat becomes thick and sticky. So now your heart, the water can't get into the cell very easily. The oxygen, the nutrients, and the hormones. Then inside the cell starts building up with all the waste that becomes trapped. And that cell becomes dehydrated and becomes sick. And now our body goes through a process called mitosis. It means every 7 years you get a brand new body. But why do we look in the mirror and we get older? It's a copy of a copy of a copy. So every 7 years, we get a brand new body, but it's a copy of the previous cell. So if this is a sick cell, let's say it's a heart cell or a liver cell, this is the mother cell, it's going to split apart. And now you make 2 more daughter cells. So if this heart tissue or this, breast tissue or whatever it might be is a sick cell, now you have 2 sick cells. So those 2 daughter cells make 2 more and 2 more, and then the whole new organs form 7 years. But it gets worse and worse and worse and worse. And that's why we get sick and that's why we age. Inflammation in our body, that's pain, right? You have inflammation, under that is pain. Well, those 2 things, oxidation creates inflammation. So wherever something's broken down that causes issues, now it becomes inflamed. And those 2 things are linked to every single disease process. The more stress, the faster we get sick, the faster we age. That is why we must have these things coming in our body that help protect us. And that's what an antioxidant does. It protects our cells and tissues from the process of oxidation, which is linked to everything. And you could not eat enough fruits and vegetables in a day to the equivalent of 1 glass of the water. It's impossible. You couldn't eat enough fruits and vegetables. And that is because everything you eat becomes a free radical itself. So that blueberry that you had for breakfast and that strawberry, it has antioxidants that fight the free radicals and neutralize them, turns them, makes them whole and they're fine. But now when you eat that blueberry, it gets through the cell, there's that waste. Blueberry that comes in, gets broken down, and then that waste, the ash, is left behind. That goes on in your body to do more oxidation. So it's slowing down aging, the fruits and vegetables and vitamins, but the antioxidants found electrically like this doesn't need digestion. So when it comes in, it neutralizes the free radical, but it doesn't become a free radical itself. So it helps to stop and reverse the whole entire cycle of oxidation. And now if someone has diabetes, you know anyone with diabetes? Nobody?
Not
that I know of.
It's like the number 2 oxidative disease.
borderline, probably.
Okay.
I
So
love sugar. So my worst addiction. It's, yeah.
yeah. Well, in our blood, there's this thing called rouleau. And the blood cells are what transport oxygen, nutrients, and hormones. And most of us, 95% of us, have this blood condition called rouleau. And that's where all the blood cells, they clump together. And now they can't get the nutrients and oxygen hormones to where they need to go. Well, with just drinking 1 glass of the water, it goes right to your blood and helps to separate the blood cells. So now your body, your organs, your tissues, everything can get more nutrients, more oxygen, more hormones. But for instance, with diabetes, let's imagine this is a cell in your pancreas. So pancreas, that's where brain makes insulin, we need it. Okay, pancreas says, where's the insulin? The insulin's messenger hormone goes to your blood, goes in through the pancreas. Well, if this pancreas cell has been oxidized and the cell needs the insulin, there's little receptor sites to allow the insulin into the cell. And if the cell's been oxidized, guess what happens? Can the insulin get into the cell? So then the cell becomes deficient of insulin and the body's like, give me more insulin, I didn't get it. So then your insulin levels go up and your body needs more insulin to shuttle the nutrients into the cell. So what's the solution? Clean the cell membrane. Because when we drink the hydrogen water, what it's doing, it's able to break down this layer of fat. And the more hydrogen you have, the faster results. And it knows where to go. It knows that your pancreas has an issue. It knows where your brain's having an issue. It goes anywhere it needs to go. And now it's breaking down that membrane of fat. And now the water gets back into the cell. The oxygen, the nutrients, and the hormones. And then your cells, when they regenerate, what do? They get better and better and better and better. Isn't that cool? So that's why we see these amazing testimonies with the water. It's like, and you never know how it's going to respond in someone's body because you don't know how long the condition's been there. You don't know how much water they're drinking. You don't know what other aspects are leaving there.